All members on board the voyaging canoes, Hokulea and Hikianalia, tested negative for COVID-19 this morning before they sailed from Oahu. They were tested because a crew member who took part in a training sail last Thursday came down with the virus. With so many delays over the past 12 days, it was starting to seem like the Hokulea and Hikianalia were never going to set sail.
And that sweet moment of pulling away from the dock came for crew members this morning. But as KITV4's Leah Kamana reports, it still wasn't all smooth sailing.
One can't direct the wind, but can adjust the sails or alter the course. The crews of the Hokulea and Hikianalia know that better than anyone else.
It's just the way it goes, you know, we only have so much control.
In the last 2 years, the Kealaikahiki Voyage has been canceled 3 times due to the pandemic. In the last 2 weeks, it's been delayed a handful of times due to the weather. And Monday morning, delayed for a couple hours more after a crew member tested positive for COVID-19.
Knowing that the time will come when it's the right time to go, and, you know, rushing it or trying to work around it, you know, it's just best to kind of sometimes let things happen as they need to.
Finally, the physical winds and the winds of life calmed down enough for the Tuva'a to set sail and turn their focus to the voyage's goal: leadership, navigational training, and cultural protocol to prepare the crew and test the canoes before the Moana Nui Akea voyage in 2023.
As someone who's now been here for a little over 10 years, I think you start to step into new roles, and that, of course, continues that learning and teaching process.
This is Lehua's second time in the captain and navigator role, and she tells me she's excited for the opportunity to mentor those younger than she.
And I'm looking forward to working a lot with Lehua as far as listening to her, and it's so exciting to see her as an expert young navigator.
This is Kaleohano's first long voyage on the Hokulea.
I'm very excited. It's hard to get your mind around until you're really out there. I'm kind of counting on once we launch from Hilo, that being the moment when I really feel it.
Oahu to Hilo to Tahiti and back. The Hokulea and Hikianalia are expected to return to Oahu in June.
We just keep running the legacy like this, and it's a really beautiful thing. Like being at this point with Bruce teaching us, Nanoa teaching us, and then passing it on to those youngers, it's just going to get better. Nova'a getting better, the humans are getting better, and we'll get to that point that, Papa Ma always wanted us to be at.
Leah Kamana, KITV4 Island News.